all that's missing is a thriller. Single, mingle with the stars. I'm supposed to be in jail. I'm just looking at the odds. How much to beat them? Defeated them. And them naysayers, we never needed them. This is what a good shot sound like. Bad bitch up in the back, just sound bites. So smoke it down and pull it up. See the fly world changing, you know it's us. Niggas walking in like the owners, smelling like that, cause I'm in with the stoners. Waking up on earth didn't sound right, cause when you wake up and fly world it sound like.
What's going on, guys? We'll get started here in about 5 minutes. Just letting everybody get a chance to get in. There are 9 teams left. If anybody's interested, let me know.
Waking up on earth didn't sound right, cause when you wake up and fly world it sound like.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a decent Monday. We're going to get started here on this 2022 Absolute Cello box in about 3 or 4 minutes. It is 10:30 now, so let's give everybody a chance to hop on in here. And if you are interested, there's 9 teams available and they are listed. Just let me know. Otherwise, we'll get started, like I said, in about 3 or 4 minutes. Straighten out. All right, guys, we're going to get started here in 1 more minute. 1 minute, we'll get started. It is 10:33. We'll get started at 10:34.
Over the years, I've realized I didn't always use my voice for good. I've learned since that sometimes words can cut deeper than anything.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. So tonight, our first break is our 2022 Absolute Football Cello Box. 12 packs per box, 20 cards per pack. So we'll go ahead and do 6 packs at a time. And let's go ahead and get ripping. Good luck, everybody. All right, let's get these babies open. And instead of manhandling, hope everybody's having a decent Monday night. Just getting some breaks in, huh? That's about all there is to do on a Monday night. Breaks. So these packs have the exclusive green parallels. I think there's like 3 in each pack, along with the silvers, silver parallels. All right. So that is our first 6 packs. Let's go ahead and get it. Good luck, guys. And let's go. Starting it off with the Chiefs. And Mr. Nick Bolton, Carson Wentz, Alvin Kamara, Javonte Williams, Deshaun Watson, Justin Jefferson on the Vikes, Daniel Jones, Davis Mills, Derek Carr, Dak Prescott, 4 QBs in a row. Then we got our silvers, starting off with Leo Chenal with the Chiefs, Damian Pierce, Texans, Ty Chandler for the Vikes, David Ojabo for the Ravens, boom, Aiden Hutchinson on the silver for the Lions. Sleeve them up. Then we have our green parallels. If you can see that, there's 3 per pack. It's a little green there. We got Marcus Mariota, Falcons. Devontae Adams for the Raiders. And then our silver green is Christian Harris, Texans. Then we have for the Cowboys, Draft Diamonds, Roger Staubach for the Boys. It's the Staubach. Then after that, a by storm, Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. Nice. Ravens coming in with the hammy. And we just start filling up the board, and I'm sure we'll replace and swap. Let me get back to some base. Deontay Johnson, Tua for the Finns. Kyler Murray. Aaron Jones. Stephen Diggs for the Billy Goats. And then we have Mr. Brady on the Buckies. Bucks for the Brady. Cam Akers. Mr. Trey Lance for the Niners. Marquise Brown. Mac Daddy Jones for the Pats. Then our silvers, we have Jermaine Johnson on the Jets. Brian Robinson Jr. for the Commanders. Let's go ahead and just leave him up. On the Commies, just put him up there. O'Brien. Then we have for the Jags, Chad Muma. Chris Olave on the Saints. Then we have Jaquan Brisker, Bears. Then our green parallels we have for the Ravens, J.K. Dobbins. Let me just put him in a little penny here. A little Dobbs. And then we have DeAndre Swift. Treylon Burks on the Titans. On the green, silver. Then we have a introductions insert, Sauce Gardner. And behind that, Dustin Hopkins for Washington. Let's put Saucy. We'll get Saucy up for the Jets. The old Jets always bang it out up in absolute. Then we have our famous kid reporter, Ryan Tannehill. Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs. Scary Terry. Jameis Winston. Russell Wilson. Matt Ryan. Austin Eckler. Kadarius Toney. Brandon Cooks. Darren Waller. Then we got Trayvon Walker for them Jaggies. A little Trayvon. Little Trayvon. Then we have for the Rammies, Kyron Williams on the silver. Eric E. for the Finns. Troy Anderson, Falcons. Christian Harris, Texans. Yeah, dude, that kid reporter, bro, that's a nice card. Retired. It's going to be a PSA 10. I'm sending it in. Well, right now we have Mr. Zach Wilson on the green parallel for the Jets. Nice. The old kid reporter, baby. I don't even know. Do people even use the kid reporters? I've never known anybody who even uses that. Then we have James Robinson. And another Jet. We got Jeremy Ruckert on the silver. Then for the Seahawks, Jamal Adams. The Seahawks were not taken. They were one of the last teams. I'll go ahead and just put him a little penny. Richard Sherman with the Seahawks, another Seahawk. Like I said, they weren't taken. Put them on the side. Then we got, for the Rammies, Matt Stafford. Dalvin Cook. Tyreek Hill for the Finns. DeAndre Hopkins. Aaron Rodgers. CeeDee Lamb. Mike Evans. Michael Carter. Debo. David Montgomery. Got two more grabs on these six packs. We got last call, KJ Osborne for the Vikings on the silver. And then a stargazing on another team, the Brownies, that were not taken. The low teams coming through. Then we got another Treylon Burks for the Titans on the silver. Jeremy Ruckert Jets. Roger McCreary, Titans. Cam Taylor-Britt for the Bangs. Jameis Williams for the Lions. Got him and Aiden on the silvers. And boom, for the Bears, nice Justin Fields, green parallel. So we got Zach Wilson and Justin on the green. It's a little different. Little Fields. We're going to put Fields. This is 2 on the green parallel. Sweet. Then we got the Eagles, Mr. Hurts, on the green parallel. And Eagles were scooped up. Sweet. We'll just save that for the end. And we have Roger McCreary again on the silver. Then for the Packers, by storm, Mr. Christian Watson. So does that mean the kid reporters are good luck? Dude, that's good luck. I want more kid reporters now. Maybe that means you'll hit some fire. Can't even see him, but it's alright. We'll keep swapping. Then we have another Seahawk, of course. Kenneth Walker. Y'all can't let them Hawks just sit there. Introductions. Here's Matt's favorite. The old kid reporter, baby. That's going to Matt. On the freebie. Micah Parsons. A.J. Brown. Travis Kelce. Najee Harris. Michael Thomas. Miles Sanders. Michael Pittman. Justin Herbie. Joe Mixon. Marcus Mariota. Jalen Petrie on the silver. Sky Moore for the Chiefs on the silver. We take those. We take those. We'll take old Breesy out here. He's been hanging out. Then we have Kyler Gordon silver. Kyle Hamilton for them Raves. Couple little Kyle Hamiltons. Got him by storm as well. So we'll just leave this guy up, put him on the side. Trent McDuffie for the Chiefs. Then our green parallels. Boom. Mr. Christian McCaffrey. I know the Panthers were taken with the Eagles on the side. Good little duo. Got your 2 green parallels. Couple beast. Then we got Austin or Mike Williams. I thought that was Austin Eckler. Mike Williams. Then Cam Taylor-Britt. And then here is the last of the first 6 packs. We got Devin McCourty, Cooper Kupp, Kirk Cousins, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Grenard, Devontae Adams, J.K. Dobbins, DeAndre Swift, Zach Wilson, James Robinson. Then we got for the Panthers, Charleston Rambo. I love that name. Then for the Eagles, Carson Strong on the silver. For the Raiders, Zamir White. Rashad White for the Buckies. Brian Cook for the Chiefs. And another good green parallel. This time, Joey B. So we actually have Joey B. We got Christian McCaffrey, Justin Fields, and Jalen Hurts on the green. We'll take that, though. That's sweet. Then for the Falcons, Kyle Pitts, another good one. Just leave him up as well. And for the Lions, we got the silver green parallel for Jameson Williams. We'll switch him up. Put the green silver. And for the Niners, Draft Diamonds, Joe Montana. And for the Steelers, with a kid reporter, we got Mr. Pickett on the buy storm. Our first little picky. We got 6 more packs. Let's get them open. Mr. Pickett. Boom, bada boom. All right, let's get these other 6 packs. Just get these a little organized here. And of course, after the 6 packs, I will do a recap. All right. Look, I think this is going to be the pack with 7 kid reporters in a row. Matt called it. Alright, so here's our last pack to open. And then we'll get started here. Ooh, look at that little Sammy Howell. Alright, here we go. Starting it off with Antonio Gibson, Christian Kirk, Patrick Surtain, Nick Chubb, DJ Moore, Elijah Moore, a little T-Law for the Jags, Darnell Mooney, Devonta Smith for the Eagles, Robbie Anderson. Then we have Brian Osamo on the silver, Garrett Wilson for the Jets. I think we got the Sauce Gardner as well on the old Jets. Jets always hit, I believe. Seems like it. But another Raven. The Ravens are not doing bad. Isaiah Likely. Tyquan Thornton for the Pats. Khalil Shakur for the Billy Goats. And there's a T-Law on the green. That is very odd. All these QBs on the green parallels on one box. Well, we definitely take it. And then we have Mr. Darnell Mooney on the green parallel. Then right behind that, another Bear, Mr. Kyler Gordon on the silver green. Then a Garrett Wilson by Storm. Just pop him in here real quick. And here's that Sammy Howell introductions. Mr. Howell, badass. Go ahead and put Howell up there for a little bit. And then we got Mr. Waddle for the Finns, James Conner, Jair Alexander, Mr. Josh Allen, Derrick Henry, Tyler Lockett, Jamar Chase, Cordarrelle Patterson, Lamar Jackson on the Braves, Damian Harris, and we have some more Steelers. Calvin Austin on the silver. Then we have Sam Williams for the boys. Another Kenneth Walker for the Seahawks. Khalil Elam for the Bills. David Bell for the Browns. And yet, the old Eagles hit again on the green with Devonta Smith. So you got Hurts and Devonta on these little greens, and there's only 3 of these per pack. They just happen to be good players. Very nice. Then, of course, a Panther right after. Robbie Anderson, though. Hey, it's all right. Then for the Ravens, Kyle Hamilton, silver green. Very nice on the Raves. If I could ever get it in there. And then we have Young Ho Koo on the last call for the Falcons. Then for the Raiders, Devontae Adams on the Stargazing. I like these cards, the Stargazings. Cool looking. Stargazing. And we got Mr. Kid Reporter, Panini, exclusive. Nick Bolton, Carson Wentz, Alvin Kamara, Javonte Williams, Deshaun Watson, Jonathan Taylor, Justin Jefferson, Daniel Jones, Davis Mills, Derek Carr. Then for Washington, Fedarian Mathis on the silver, Boy Mafe, Seahawks, and Mr. Sammy Howell. Another Sammy. And on the silver. We take those. Then we have for the Broncos, Greg Dulcich, Alec Pierce for the Colts. Then we have Tyler Lockett on the green parallel, Jamar Chase on the green parallel. For the Bangs, then we have Trent McDuffie, silver green, Tyreek Hill on the draft diamonds for the Chiefs. A little Tyreek. And then a by Storm for the boys. Our first Jalen Tolbert of the night. If he's going to come out, we'll take a by Storm. It's all good. Let's keep it moving. Then we have Deontay Johnson, Tua, Kyler Murray, Aaron Jones, Stephen Diggs, Dak Prescott, Tom Brady, Cam Akers, Trey Lance, Marquise Brown. Then we have for the Eagles, Kennedy Brooks on the silver, Romeo Doubs for the Packers, Devin Lloyd for the Jags, John Mechie for the Texans, Justin Ross, Chiefs. Then on the green parallels, Cordarrelle Patterson, Broncos, Jerry Jeudy. Then for the Panthers, Christian Rambo on the silver green for the Panthers. I'll just put him a little penny for now. Then we have Mr. Trayvon Walker again, but on the introductions for the Jaggies. Then we have last call, James Pierre for the Steelers, and a Kid Reporter. Me? Well, my favorite team is the Dolphins. You know, I'm born and raised in Miami. I love my Dolphins. But I also, believe it or not, dude, I would say I actually PC probably. I love Chris Olave, Kadarius Toney. I don't know. I got a lot. We got a numbered card coming up. Guys. Josh Jacobs, Dalton Schultz, Leonard Fournette, Aaron Donald, Mitchell Trubisky. I always feel like that's going to be Kenny Pickett, but he always tricks me. A little Justin Fields base. Jalen Hurts on the base. Christian McCaffrey. Mike Williams. Mr. Drake London on the silver. Cole Strange. George Pickens on the silver. Kyle Phillips. Trey McBride. And then our numbered card is... Ooh, it is... Oh, is that a QB? No. Let's see. Is that a Titan? Hassan Haskins. 167 to 199 on this orange laser, I believe. And there was that Trey McBride on the silver. So this is Hassan Haskins to 199 for the Titans. The Titans. We'll put him there. We got one more grab here, guys, and then we will do a recap. Right now we'll start off with the green parallels. Nick Bosa, that's where we left off. And the Seahawks, Drew Lock. And then the Texans, Jalen Petrie. Jahan Dotson, introductions for Washington. Let's get this kid reporter out of here. Rashad Perryman for the Bucks on the silver. Then we have some more base here. Some Jerry Jeudy, Amari Cooper, Dawson Knox, DK Metcalf, TJ Hawkinson, Joey B, Kyle Pitts, Nick Bosa, Drew Lock, Jared Goff, some silvers, Snoop Dogg Kana, Channing Tindall for the Finns, Kayvon Thibodeau for the Giants, Danny Gray for the Niners, Quay Walker for the Packs. Then we have Jared Goff on the green parallel, Elijah Moore, green parallel. And then for the Chiefs, we got Sky Moore on the silver green. Ooh, and the nice little Joey B for the last couple cards. Let's go ahead and put Mr. Moore in here for the Chiefs. And our last two cards, we have Joey B, Stargazing, and Tom Brady on the Patriots. Draft Diamonds to end it off. All right, let's go ahead and do a recap. All right, what I'll do is I'm just going to go through the silvers real quick. So these are the ones that really didn't make the board, but just so you know. Quay Walker, Danny Gray, Kayvon Thibodeau, Channing Tindall, Snoop Connor, Rashad Perryman, Jalen Petrie, Trey McBride, Kyle Phillips, George Pickens, Cole Strange, Drake London, James Pierre, Charles Rambo, Justin Ross, John Mechie, Devin Lloyd, Romeo Dobbs, Kennedy Brooks, Trent McDuffie, Alec Pierce, Greg Dulcich, Boy Mafe, Fedarius Mathis, Younghoe Koo, David Bell, Kair Elam, Kenneth Walker, Sam Williams, Kyler Gordon, Khalil Shakur, Tyquan Thornton, Isaiah Likely, Brian Asoma, Brian Cook, Rashad White, Zamir White, Carson Strong, Charleston Rambo, Cam Taylor, Trent McDuffie, Kyler Gordon, Jalen Petrie, Roger McCreary, Jameson Williams, Cam Taylor, Roger McCreary, Jeremy Ruckert, Treylon Burks, KJ Osborne, Jeremy Ruckert, Christian Harris, Troy Anderson, Eric E., Kyron Williams, Dustin Hopkins, Jaquan Brisker, Chad Muma, Jermaine Johnson, David Ojabo, Ty Chandler, Damian Pierce, Leo Chenal. And then our inserts and better cards. Besides that, All right, so we have our Sam Howell introductions. We got Kyle Hamilton by Storm, Jameson Williams on the silver green parallel, Mr. Kenny Pickett by Storm, our numbered card Hassan Haskins 167 out of 199, Stargazing Joey B, Draft Diamonds Tom Brady, Sky Moore silver green, Jahan Dotson introductions, Justin Fields on the green parallel, Trayvon Walker introductions, Jalen Tolbert by Storm, Tyreek Hill draft diamonds, Jamar Chase green parallel, Sam Howell silver, Devontae Adams stargazing, Kyle Hamilton on the silver green, Devonta Smith on the green, Calvin Austin silver, Christian Watson by Storm. Then we have Garrett Wilson by Storm, a T-Law on the green parallel for the Jaggies. Garrett Wilson, silver. Sky Moore, silver. Draft Diamonds, Joe Montana. Aiden Hutchinson, silver. Kyle Pitts, green parallel. Joey B, green parallel. Christian McCaffrey, green parallel. Kyle Hamilton, silver. Sauce Gardner, introductions. Kenneth Walker, introductions. Trayvon Walker, silver. Jalen Hurts on the green parallel. Brian Robinson, silver. Myles Garrett, stargazing. Richard Sherman, draft diamond, stargazing. Jamal Adams. Zach Wilson, green parallel. Treylon Burks, green silver. Chris Olave on the silver. And Roger Staubach, draft diamonds. So that is it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Thank you all for joining. I'll get all these, organized and all that fun stuff. At 11:25 is our 2021 Donruss Cello box. So I'm going to go ahead and end this out. And you're welcome, Carson. Thanks for joining. And good seeing you, Matt. Thanks for the 7 Kid Reporter knowledge. If I ever see that, I'm going to be getting some autos. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.